It's Tasty Sam, and before we start, I want to test something. If I showed you a beautiful studio photo, would you be able to guess that instead of $1,000 design decorations, there's actually just a few cardboard boxes, some foil, and a little imagination behind the scenes? Because today we're going to do my favorite kind of deception. We're going to fool the camera. And we're going to do it completely legally. Honestly, I always love watching how people imagine beautiful content gets created. They think about huge studios, expensive sets, teams of professionals, trucks full of equipment. And then they walk into a room and see a cardboard box, a roll of foil, a few artificial flowers, and a couple of Realtorx light sticks. That's usually the moment a lot of illusions fall apart. Because beautiful visuals aren't born from a huge budget. They are born from understanding how the human eye works. And that's exactly what we're learning today. Let's start with the most boring object in the world: boxes. Although after this video you'll probably never look at boxes the same way again. Most people see trash. A content creator sees a future photo set. Because a box isn't just a box. It's volume, it's levels, it's depth. And depth makes a shot look expensive. That's why movie sets constantly use different heights and layers. Our brains love space. They love dimension. They love when a frame feels three-dimensional. So we place the boxes at different heights. One higher, one lower, one slightly farther away. And suddenly an empty corner of a room starts turning into a real shooting location. Sometimes I feel like cardboard boxes work harder than half the people in the industry. Now comes the magic. Foil. The same foil that usually helps you bake potatoes. Today it's going to become an interior designer. And do you know why? Because cameras absolutely love reflections. A person looks at foil and sees a simple material. A camera sees hundreds of highlights, hundreds of refraction, hundreds of tiny light sources. We wrap the boxes. We intentionally leave wrinkles. We intentionally create texture. And the more chaotic the surface looks, the more interesting the light becomes. This is one of the oldest tricks in photography and filmmaking. Because perfectly smooth surfaces look boring. Texture looks expensive. And here is another little trick. Flowers. Because people love seeing life inside a frame, even when they don't realize it. The soft shapes of flowers visually soften a composition. They make an image feel warmer, more premium, more alive. That's why we add flowers, not only because they're beautiful, although they are. We add them because they help guide the viewer's eye through the frame. It's a small psychological trick. People may not constantly notice it, but they will definitely feel it. And now we get the most important part: lighting. Because this is where many beginner content creators spend years misunderstanding one simple thing. You can buy an expensive camera, an expensive lens, an expensive backdrop, and still end up with average-looking footage. Or you can invest in good lighting, and suddenly everything looks 10 times better. What do you think matters more for a beautiful image? A $3,000 camera? Or properly placed lighting? The answer surprises a lot of people, because lighting wins almost every time. So let's grab our Realtorx light sticks. The first one goes at about a 45-degree angle. This becomes our key light. It's what shapes the face. creates dimension, removes that flat, lifeless look. One of the most common mistakes is pointing the light directly at someone's face. The result looks like a passport photo. Useful, but not exactly cinematic. That's why we work with angles, because depth is created where shadows exist. Now we turn on the second Viltrox light and place it behind the subject. Not in front, not directly to the side, slightly behind. And do you know what happens? Movie magic. A beautiful rim light appears around the hair and silhouette. The person separates from the background. The image instantly feels deeper, more expansive, more professional. This exact technique is used in commercial shots, music, videos, and portrait photography all the time. And technically, it's incredibly simple. This is where things get really interesting. We start moving the light just a few inches, and suddenly the face changes, the mood changes, the atmosphere changes. The exact same person can look soft, mysterious, dramatic, glamorous, simply because the lighting position changed. That's why professionals sometimes spend more time adjusting lights than actually filming. And you know what always surprises me? When people say, I need a new camera to create better content. Meanwhile, there's a lamp in the room watching light off the ceiling and making everything look great. That's like buying a sports car and forgetting to put gas in it. We're starting in the wrong place. And together they transform an ordinary corner of a room into a place where people want to take photos over and over again. Have you ever thought about the fact that some of the most impressive photos are created from things people were literally about to throw away? That's why creativity is so fascinating. It constantly proves that limitation over creates the best ideas. If you enjoyed behind the scenes content creation tips like this, make sure to subscribe to my OnlyFans. And you will find even more creative projects, photo sets, shots, and experiments on Off TV. And with that, our little construction site of beauty is officially complete. Although I'm already looking at another cardboard box nearby and suspecting its career is just getting started. This was Tasty Sam. Protect your inspiration. And remember, sometimes the only thing standing between a cardboard box and an expensive-looking photo studio is one great light source. See you in the next video!